Hello everyone, good morning my dear principal, ma'am, teachers, sirs and my dear friends. My name is Shivadnika. I am studying in 6th class in St. Anthony's High School in Saurashpet, and today I am doing the SLC project. Today I am going to tell about the addition of integers on a number line. So how to solve the addition of integers on a number line? So step 1 is to draw a integer number line, and step 2 is that 0 is the center of the integers number line, and step 3 is the right side of the 0 is a positive integers, and step 4 is the left side of the integer 0 is a negative integers. So let us find the solutions. So 6 plus negative 4. So what is the first step? Draw a integer number line. What is the second step? Indicate the 0 at the center of the integer number line. What is the third step? 0 right side is a positive integers, 0 left side is a negative integers. So 6 plus 4. So it is a steps. From the 0 we move 6 steps to the right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And negative 4. Then we should move the left side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Till where we have landed? We have landed the 2. So 2 is the answer. Next, negative 5 plus 10. So negative 5. From the 0 we move 5 steps to the left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it is a positive integer. That's why we move right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So till where we have landed the 5. So 5 is the answer. Thank you. Hello everyone. In the last video we have saw that addition of integers on a number line. If the small integers, we can do only addition of integers on a number line. For example, 30 plus 40. How can you do? You can do only integers number line? No, we cannot find. That's why we use the abstract method. Abstract method is used for the larger integers. Okay. So let us find the first solution. 42 plus negative 32. Will you do it on an integers number line? No. That's why we use the abstract value. So 42 abstract value is equals to 42. Negative 32 abstract value is 32. So they both have a different signs. That's why we should do subtraction. So 42 minus 32 is equals to 10. In this, which integer is bigger? 42 is a bigger. So 42 has a positive sign. So positive 10 is the answer. Let's find another one. Negative 100 plus 200. Negative 100 abstract value is 100. Negative 200 abstract value is 200. So they both have a different sign. That's why we should do subtraction. So 200 minus 100 is equals to 100. So in this is the larger integer. It has a positive sign. That's why we should keep a positive. So positive 100 is the answer. So let us find another question. It is a different types of question. See, if the two integers like this, if it is have, we can do easily. But we have more than 2. How can we find? See, 23 plus negative 15. First we should take it 2 integers. Okay, first we take it first 2 integers. So 23 abstract value is 23. Negative 15 abstract value is 15. So they both have a different sign. So we should do subtraction. So 23 minus 15 is equals to 8. In this, the 23 is a larger integer. So 23 has a positive sign. That's why positive 8. So positive 8 plus negative 15. One more is also there. That's why we should add with this. So 8 abstract value is 8. And negative 15 abstract value is 15. So they both have a different sign. That's why we should do subtraction. So 15 minus 8 is equals to 7. So in this, the 15 is a larger integer. So it has a negative sign. So negative 7 is the answer. Thank you. Hello everyone. In the last video we have saw that abstract method. Abstract method is used for the larger integers. Now Hills and Holes method. We use Hills and Holes method for the smaller integers. We can use the integer number line also. So hills means above the ground level. Holes means below the ground level. Hills represent the positive integers. Holes represent the negative integers. So hills and holes are opposite to each other. So let us find the problems. See, 2 plus negative 1 is equals to dash. So 2 is a positive or negative integer? It is a positive integer. That's why we take 2 boxes upside. Okay. So we have to. And negative 1, it is below the ground level. That's why we take 1 box downside. So from the 2 we minus 1. So we have minus 1 here. How many boxes has left? 1 box has left. So in the positive integer it has left. So that's why we take 1 box here positive side. So 1 is the answer. So let's find another question. Negative 2 plus 1 is equals to dash. So negative 2. So below the ground level. So we should take 2 boxes here. And 1. We take 1 is a positive integer, we take upside. So from the negative 2, we should minus 1. Here we minus 1, here we minus 1. In the negative side, the one box has left. That's why we should take one box downside. So negative 1 is the answer. Thank you.
Hi, this is Abhiram and I am from grade 6 class. Today I am going to tell about the basic geometrical ideas. Geometry has a long history. The term geometry is the equivalent of the Greek word geometron. Geo means head, metron means measurement. Due to historians, geometrical ideas shaped up ancient times. These include associations when the boundaries of the cultivated land had to be marked out without giving rooms for complaints. Construction of magnificent places like temples, lakes, rivers, dams, cities, art and architecture pop up these ideas. So, in geometry, we have some shapes like cube. In geometry, a cube is a three-dimensional solid object bounded by 6 square faces. 3D triangle. A 3D triangle or pyramid can be based on virtual any shape, even a circle. Star. It's a common usage. A star is a star polygon, a star figure. 3D pentagon. A three-dimensional solid shape has 12 sides is called a 3D pentagon. In geometry, we have some angles. By this chart, I can represent some angles. Represent angles like acute angle. An angle measures between 0 and 90 degrees is called acute angle. Right angle. An angle measures exactly 90 degrees is called right angle. Obtuse angle. An angle measures between 90 and 180 is called obtuse angle. Straight angle. An angle measures exactly 180 degrees is called straight angle. Reflex angle. An angle measures more than 180 is called reflex angle. Complete angle. An angle measures exactly 360 degrees is called complete angle. Thank you.
Good evening everyone. I am K. Samiksha from 6th standard from St. Anthony Sadashivapet. Today I want to say about our environment. Environment is the surrounding of our life. It is the source of our life. Our whole life is dependent on the environment. Good or bad quality of social life totally depends on the natural quality of the environment. Environment is the most important thing in the life. The needs of human beings like food, water, shelter, all the things are depends on the environment, and all the actions in the human in this modern world directly impacts to the whole ecosystem. Thank you.
Good morning, Princey, teachers and my dear friends. This is Prasanna from 6th standard. Today I am going to tell you about planets, like how many days need one planet to around the sun. So let's start. We have 8 planets: Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune. So Mercury need one orbit around sun is equals to 88 days. Venus need one orbit around sun is equals to 255 days. Earth need one orbit around sun is equal to 365 days. Mars need 687 days. Jupiter need 11 years. Jupiter need 11 years, 11 months, and about it is 12 years. So Saturn need 29 years. Uranus need 84 years. Neptune need one orbit around sun is equals to 164 years. Thank you.
1.
Hi, I am Ritesh from 6th A St. Anthony School, Sadashivapet. Today's my topic is about maps. What is a map? A map is a drawing of Earth's surface according to the scale. What maps provide? Maps provide information. There are mainly 3 types types of maps. Physical map, political map, thematic map. First one, physical map. Maps showing natural features of Earth. Example, mountains, plains, rivers, etc. Second one, political maps. Maps showing cities, states, countries, etc. For example, city map of Hyderabad, town map of Sadashipet, India map. Third one, thematic map. This map shows about rainfall, forest, roads, etc. Example, highway, rainfall in Hyderabad. Thank you.
Good afternoon, teachers and my dear friends. My name is MD Rehan. I am in 6th standard. Today I will tell about pollution and COVID-19. Pollution has affected nature very badly in many ways. Air pollution is responsible for melting of glacier, which is disturbing the balance of nature. The excessive use of plastic products and polythene bags are one of the main reason for increasing pollution. For example, see, this is the plastic bottle. This is made up of total plastic only. We can follow reuse, reduce and recycle. See, this is a picture of pollution. See, factories, plastic factories, total there. Half. This is the picture of air pollution. Second topic is about COVID-19. COVID-19 affected the people. We should follow some of the rules. While we are going outside, we should keep mask and sanitizer. While we are talking, we should keep social distancing. See, stay home, stay safe. Bye. Thank you for watching this video.
Good evening to one and all. My name is Arshad Ahmad. I am studying in 7th grade. Today I am doing science experiment. Take 2 glasses and take candle. Do inside needle in candle and take fire. Do fire. See now, it's balancing. Thank you.
You don't have to eat less, you just have to eat right. Good morning, my dear friends, teachers, and my respected principal ma'am. So, today I'm going to tell the topic of pulses and rice. Do you know what are the importance of rice and pulses? I will tell you. Rice contains 21% of energy in human body and 15% of protein. Let us now know about pulses. Pulses are of 5 types. They are pigeon bean, chickpeas, lentils, kidney bean, and moongi dal, etc. Pulses are, what are pulses? Pulses are dry seeds of legume plant. What is a bean? A bean is a seed of one several genre of the flowering plant. What are peas? The peas is a pea is a most common the circles. What is a lentil? The lentil is a animal legume. It is a animal plant known as for its length. Thank you.
Good evening everyone. I am Srivigna Teja from St. Anthony's High School, Sadashivpet. I am studying in 7th grade. Today I am going to make an experiment on showing hydrogen and oxygen in water. First we need to take a container. In that we should fill salt water. Next a 9 volts battery and a connector and 2 lids of a pencil. Now we should connect leads to the connector. We should connect like this, and now we should connect battery to it. And now we should keep in salt water. Now let's test. The negative side is hydrogen and the positive side is oxygen. Oxygen in the water is less, so less bubbles are coming. Nitrogen is more, hydrogen is more, so more bubbles are coming. By this we can learn water contains hydrogen and oxygen. Thank you.
I'm Harshita from 7th Standard St. Anthony's High School, Sadashivpet. Now I'm going to tell you how I made this experiment. First of all, I have poured water in this tumbler. Next, I have poured some sand. Now, as you can see that some lighter particles are floating and some larger particles are sinking. Now, I will explain you the layers of this soil. First layer is humus. Second layer is water. Third layer is clay. Fourth layer is sand. The last layer is gravel. Thank you. Good morning, ma'am, and all my friends. My name is Uday Baikar from 7th class. Today also my science experiment. This is my science experiment. You can see that I filled in the 3 glasses water and 2 are empty glasses. And I took tissue paper and kept in the middle of each glass and I waited for 1 hour. You can see that water is passing through tissue and going into another glass. This is my science experiment. Thanking you.
Good morning everyone. I'm Akshara from class 6th. I'm going to do an experiment on atmospheric pressure. Firstly, what is an atmospheric pressure? It is the force exerted by the weight of the air. So now let's do our experiment. First, we need a glass of water and a small piece of cardboard. Take the cardboard and keep it on the top of the glass. Catch it tightly and slowly turn it. Remove your hand. You can see that the cardboard is not falling. This is because of atmospheric pressure. Thank you.
Good evening, ma'am. My name is Chalmeda Siddharth. I am from 8th standard of St. Anthony's High School. I have done an activity regarding science. It's lamp shape. Materials required. First, cardboard. Next, white paper. Like this. Next, glue. This. Next, cardboard cutter. Next, bulb holder and wire.
3.
Next, procedure. Cut the cardboard into 4 equal parts and design my cardboard. I have designed my cardboard in rhombus shape. I had attached with gum. Hold the bulb holder at the top of the cardboard. Now lampshade is ready. Let me check it. This is my lampshade. Let me try to check it. This is my lampshade. Thank you.
Good morning, my dear friends. I am Deepak Shepta from 8th standard St. Anthony's High School. We all know air is mixture of all other gases like carbon dioxide, oxygen and nitrogen. Carbon dioxide is heavier than all other gases. To prove this statement, I am going to do some experiment. For this experiment, we need vinegar, baking soda and a matchbox. We should pour some amount of vinegar in the glass and some baking soda. We all know fire need oxygen to put on. Now inside the glass the oxygen carbon dioxide present. This is the reason why the match is not burning inside the glass. In the another experiment, we need a balloon. We should pour some amount of baking soda inside the balloon. Now this balloon is filled with baking soda. Now we should put this balloon on the glass. See how balloon is blowing. See, the balloon is blowing with carbon dioxide. It is getting blowing and blowing and blowing. Thank you.
Good evening everyone, I am Anushka. Today I am gonna do an experiment on volcano eruption. So let me tell you what is a volcano. A volcano is a mountain that opens downwards to a pool of molten rock below the surface of the earth. When pressure builds up, eruption occurs. So let's start our experiment. Before that, I'm gonna tell you I have made a model of a volcano. See how it looks. Now for this we need Eno, food color, shampoo, some water and lemon juice. First add some Eno in it. Some food color in it. And add some shampoo. Add little water in it. And lemon juice. We have to add. See, a volcano is erupting. This is how a volcano erupts. Thank you.
Good morning, Princy teachers and all my dear friends. This is Vaishnavi from 6th Standard St. Anthony's High School. Today I am going to explain you about nutrition. Nutrition are 7 types. Now let's learn about them in one sentence. Carbohydrates. Carbohydrates contain oxygen and carbohydrates. Example, bread and fruits. Proteins. Proteins will be more helping in cells. Example, milk and meat. Vitamins. Vitamins are 13 types: A, B, C, and etc. Example, sweet potato and carrot. Minerals. Minerals include calcium. Example, vegetables, corn, and wheat. Fats. Fats means oily food and junk food. Example, sweets, etc. Last but the not least is water. We should drink daily 6 to 7 liters of water. Thank you.
My name is Aditi. I am studying in 7th standard of St. Anthony High School, Sadashpet. Today I have done a project water board. The aim of this water board is to see the depth of the water, how it flows. The main thing I have used in it is plastic. Plastic means the plastic can move around, it can flow on water. I have used wood. You can see it is a wood. So wood also can move it, can flow on it. So the procedure what I have done is, first I have washed the medicine bottles which I have used. I have attached the wood to it, tape, cell and motor and fan. Next I have used the uses of this water boat is for traveling, for transportation, for fishing. For fishing means fishermen can fish from it. I have done a model which can use for traveling, fishing and some more things. So thank you. This is about my boat.